Welcome to True Talk with Bree. And what I want to talk about today is the death of Big Scarr. I'm not going to be on this YouTube line and say I knew him like that, like I rocked his music, 'cause I did not. But I got two sons that rocked his music who knew of him. And I do know he's an artist of Guccimane's label. I do know that much. I know he's out of Memphis. I'm originally from Nashville, so I'm very familiar with Memphis. So this is what I want to say to the young people who's going to be watching this video. I was married to the streets for a very long time. And when I'm saying married to the streets, I was in that dope game. And I know a lot of young folks, when they are getting high, they're trying to chase that first high. You would never be as high as you was the first time that you got high. You would never be able to get that high again. A lot of times people use drugs to suppress pain. The drugs that you taking would never suppress your pain. Because when you come down off that high, you're still going to have whatever problem you was worried about, whatever pain you had, is still going to be there. And I know a lot of young folks are off into drinking lean, which is another drug. These drugs can kill you. This young king is gone too soon. He should have been living past 40. Either y'all are dying by getting killed or you overdosing. And that is not God's plan for your life. And I know you might say, oh, she about to preach to us. Well, I am an evangelist, so I got to put the word on you. I got to, tell you what the word says. In Matthew 7:13, it says, enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it. So that means when you go in the way that everybody else is going, that can lead you to destruction. Don't be a follower. And I look at this. I'm looking at this young man's life. You had too many people around you. Someone should have tried to get you some help. Someone should have tried to intervene for you to get the help that you need, so you wouldn't have died from a drug overdose. You were better than that. You wasn't put here to consume drugs, and that ain't the way that God wanted you. That's not the way that God wanted you to go out. He had a greater plan for your life. Some of us are prematurely dying for the choices that we make. So now I'm going to take you to 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant. Let me find it. I'm flicking through my pages as I'm talking to y'all. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, walks by like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. Satan's plan is for you to take drugs. That's what Satan likes. Satan likes for y'all to be murdered in the streets. That's his plan for y'all. But that's not God's plan for y'all. If you have a drug addiction, get the help that you need so you can live past 22. Rest in peace, Big Scarr.